Okay, hello everybody, it's your boy N here. I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So in today's video, it is going to be a tier list for bossing. Bossing specifically. So this is going to be using all the Descendants abilities for bossing. Specifically the abilities and how they pair up with everything. So let's get on into it. We're not making any extra tiers. Actually, no, we're not making any extra tiers for this one. We're only going off the raw tiers that are just in this list. Now, we'll be taking into consideration specific bosses because, you know, some Descendants are better than other specific bosses. So we're going to ratio all of that out in the fairest way possible, I think. Starting off, we've got Lepic. Now, for bossing, come on guys, you know Lepic is an S tier. Double S tier. Lepic is at the top of bossing. You can't disagree with that. You know as a fact that Lepic is great because he requires a fairly decent heavy investment, but with Lepic you are able to take out literally almost every single boss. You can take out Executioner, you can take out the Bride, Devourer, Pyro, Obstructor, Swamp Walker, Frostwalker. You can do decent damage to the Molten Fortress, but even still, 7 out of... Molten. 7 out of 10 bosses. Okay, I wouldn't say he's S tier. I'd say he's S tier then. What do you guys think of that? He's useless after Frostwalker. I wouldn't say useless. You can still do good damage to him on Molten. However, bear in mind the new modules are out now too, so you can make non-critting builds on him, which means he can be used for Gluttony decent. Not the greatest anymore, but definitely one of the greats. S tier I think is fair. Okay, we'll ball with that. Valby for bossing. Right, Valby I'm gonna put in A tier. Valby is going in A tier because with Supply Moisture, solo at least, she can take care of every single boss. She's used in Gluttony. She's used in 9 out of 10 bosses. And she's a valid option for most bosses. Shut up, Ragma! I'm not talking about Jaber! Okay. We'll get to the double S when the time comes. Because there's only one person that belongs in double S. And we all know who it is. Okay. Right. I think Valby in A tier is fair. What do you guys think? Remove Jaber from this list? Risk. Do you know what? Honestly, I would give you the Christmas high five if I could see you right now, bro. You're onto something. You are absolutely onto something. Okay. Kyle for bossing. I'm gonna put Kyle in A tier above Valby. Right. This is me completely paying respects to Kyle's nuke. Because his nuke was absolutely insane. His nuke was insane. And the thing is, they've brought the nuke back and it's stronger. However, I've not seen any videos or anything as of yet of Kyle absolutely beam dogging on everything with his nuke yet. So I'm gonna say Kyle belongs in A tier. What do you guys think of that? I've only played Lepic and bosses, so I'm gonna stay silent. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Essimo. Essimo for bossing? I don't know much about Essimo for bossing. I've never ran him in a boss. What do you... I'm gonna need your guys' guidance on this one. What would you say for Essimo for bossing? C tier? The bottom of the lore? Because I don't think he's got any abilities that are necessarily great with bosses. I'm going to put Essimo in C tier. Enzo. Enzo belongs at minimum the top of A tier. If not, behind Lepic in S tier. Enzo is a cheat code for every single boss. The amount of crit and the amount of buffs that you can get from Enzo is insanity. Am I done for with bosses for today? Yeah, TSJ Gaming I am. I'm doing a tier list currently. Okay, that being said, let's carry on going through this. Enzo, I think, is an absolute S tier. Eugen. Now, Eugen for bosses, especially the later ones like Gluttony and Deathstalker, is a very, very valuable asset. Making a bossing list is hard because above Frost the meta changes, absolutely. That's why it's more difficult. I think Eugen I would have to put in... He's not quite an S tier. I would put him at the top of A tier. His healing abilities are great for every single fight, and he usually will be the guy who saves you. He revives fast AF, and he can heal and restore health and shields. Would that make him a complete S tier though? Yes, it will. I can't... top of A or bottom of S, I would say. Eugen is great for bosses, especially higher level ones. Like, you need a Eugen on your team. For Gluttony, people were not able to run with Eugen, for like the first few weeks of when Gluttony came out. I would say Eugen belongs in either the top of A or the bottom of S. Not as good as it needs squad mates. Yeah, that's a valid reason, actually. I'd put him at the top of A. Actually, squad mates, I'd put him behind Essimo. Above Valby. But no, Valby can solo as well as support teammates. Yeah, I agree with you. Behind. Okay, fine. Stop it, I'm fine. I haven't got past Frostwalkers, I don't even know the mechanics, but I can kill Frostwalker pretty quick. Lepic tends to do that. Eugen can also purify Deathstalker. As a boss, he's... Yeah, as a raw dog boss dealer, he's not the best, but for support, he's absolutely at the top. If Luna was a boy, I would have removed her from this list. You lot are insane, bro. You can't be saying that. I mean, you kind of can. Okay, Luna for bossing. This isn't a support tier list. This is a bossing tier list. That's true. That's true. That is very true. Okay, fair. Right. Luna can give herself buffs. She can give decently good damaging buffs. Definitely above Essimo. I think Luna's our first B tier. Her in herself. But when she's using an ability, she can't switch to a weapon. She has to use her stupid gun thing. I'd say the bottom of B tier. I think she's slightly better than Essimo to be out of C tier. But nowhere above a B. I think bottom of B is comfortable for Luna. What do you guys think? Any objections? C plus? Top of C tier? I'd say bottom of B tier. I think she just about makes that push because, like you said for Eugen, without squad mates, with squad mates, sorry, Luna's more capable. She'll do a lot more buffs. Essimo C tier, dang. Yes, Essimo is a C tier. That being said, we're coming to the peak of absolute bossing. Haley is an instant double S tier. There is nothing Haley cannot do in boss fights. Haley... Oh wait, have you seen that Essimo? I have seen that. Okay, fine. There. Fixed. Better. There you go. Okay, Haley, on the other hand, absolute pinnacle of boss fights. Using a sniping build, she is able to destroy Executioner, Dead Bride, Devourer, Pyromaniac, Obstructor, Swamp Walker is a little bit of a sticky one, but she can still do it. Frostwalker is the only boss Haley is not good for. However, if you use a gun build, you can still do adequate damage. Molten Fortress she dogs on. Gluttony she absolutely deletes with a gun build. And Deathstalker even struggles against Haley with a gun build. So, if anyone decides to say Haley is not a double S perfectionist for bossing, you're just incorrect. You are straight up incorrect, in my personal opinion. Haley is the best bossing character in this game, without a doubt. She's that good. I will stand by it. Now, we're coming up to Ajax. Now, Ajax, I think he's a neutral. I'd say he's bottom of A tier. Because with Ajax, he's great for like tank Ajax, you know, straight up. Tank Ajax would be like up here almost. But there's only so much you can do with the tank. You can tank the hits, but you can't deal the damage as much. So I think Ajax is the bottom of A tier. Does anybody disagree with that? Can't he also buff? Yeah, I'd say top or bottom of A tier. B plus. I don't understand the pluses and all this sort of stuff. Isn't B plus just A? I'd say he's bottom of A tier. Not as good as Eugen, but an absolute unit, especially in Deathstroker fight. It's not impossible without Ajax, but Ajax is a massive help in the later bosses, especially when it comes to tanking. Means he's the plus in front of that tier. Ah, right, B plus. Okay, so minus the part. Okay, right, I got it. Yeah, I'd say bottom of A tier. So B plus or A tier, bottom of A tier. Yeah, that's fair. Viessa for bossing, I think is like bottom of B tier. She was good against Pyro, but like good against Pyro was all she ever was. She's the bottom of B tier, I would say. She was never anything more. Her abilities never stood out. Her damage could never be like boosted to a great level. So I would say B, bottom of B tier is about right. Ragma, I leave this one to you. Jabba. What do you guys think of Jabba? Fuck off! Jabba is not SS plus tier. For bossing, I can't. Based off his ability, don't let me say something bad. Also, hello Lee, I hope you're doing good. I don't think he's anything more than a C. Behind ruler. Thank you for being honest, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Sharon for bossing. I would put her in A tier in front of Ajax. A tier in front of... I'd put her in front of Eugen and in front of Valby, to be honest. Because debuff Sharon, holy crap, that's a bloody reset. Debuffing Sharon for bosses is a great Descendant for bossing. If you don't know about the Sharon strats, you are missing out. Because Sharon was the reason we were able to nuke Gluttony. I would say Sharon is like... her speedrun's okay, but not that impressive on public. But then again, Ajax is only there just for a support type of thing. So, for specific bossing, even with solo, with the Afterglow sword, Sharon can absolutely destroy bosses. She can do good damage on bosses. I think above Ajax is a fair spot. Debuff is like a support. It is like a support, but if Sharon's using it to debuff the Colossus and still fight herself, that does count as an ability use, so it still works, in my personal opinion at least. So I think that is a fair place. Not as good as Eugen, but better than Ajax just standing there doing nothing. Personally, that's what I think. Now, for Glay for bossing, if you don't think S tier above Enzo, you are incorrect. Glay is insane for bossing. Glay is literally that woman for bossing. Above Enzo is a fair statement. Glay double S tier? Do you know what? I would say Glay is a double S. Yeah. Glay being at the second double S tier, I can agree with. Yeah, I can agree with that. Evening Deep Unknown, we're doing some tier listing. Glay being a double S tier. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Bottom of double S tier. She's that good. Because with Python or the Masker build, you're able to change it to anything. Executioner with Glay as well. Disgusting damage. You can really kick your variation with Glay. She's really that good. I do agree with that. Yeah. Glay, double S tier. Blair, however, now don't get me wrong, a Blair gun build can be very devastating. It can be good. Would I put it above Ajax though? Because Sharon's got some major support. What do you lot think? A plus, so like above Estimo? I would say for bossing, this is for bossing specifically, by the way. I'd say he's bottom, I'd say top of B or bottom of A. What do you guys think? But his gun build is very good though. I don't know, man. This is difficult. This is difficult. Top of B is fair. Okay, because I was gonna say the race is on. Okay. I'll leave now. See you. No worries, Dragon. Take care. Have a good one. Have a good one, bro. Have a good one. Okay. Bunny is not D negative. We don't even have a D tier. This is specifically for bossing. Yes. Right. Bunny for bossing. I'm gonna say Bunny is the top of B tier. I'd say top of B tier. Because specifically for Deathstalker, she is, I wouldn't say essential, but she can make Deathstalker from a challenge to a joke. She's got that much potential. If I say B tier above Ajax, you're all gonna kill me. But I think the top of B tier for Bunny for bossing is fair. Deathstalker's too easy. She seems to be good at certain mechanics, but she's not needed for a lot of bosses. I would say she's definitely needed in Deathstalker. Obstructor, she can be nice, but then again, remember that glitch with electric condense when Bunny would bloody nuke everything? Oh man, if that was the case, double S tier. But no, we're not going off that. We're going off generally. Bunny, she's not needed in Deathstalker. What do you mean? I wouldn't say that's biased. She's not needed 100%, but if she's there, it makes it a lot easier. Specifically, against the skulls, she'll snipe them out. The stupid amount of fishes that spawn, she just snipes them out. She definitely makes it easier, I'd say. I wouldn't say A tier level, like she belongs in A tier, because she makes it that much easier. So I think the top of B tier is fair. That's what I'm gonna go with. Because Obstructor, she can do decent damage because super effective. But I think B tier is fair for Bunny, currently. Okay. Freyna. Freyna better than nuking and nuking Kyle. I'd say bottom of S tier. Bottom of S tier for Freyna, personally, I think. She's not as good as Enzo, but her damage is still great because she's really good, but I don't think she's as good as Enzo. She's insane. Bro, am I missing something with Ultimate Freyna? Am I missing something? I don't think she's as good as Stingy. I don't think she's as good as Lepic. She might be, but I've not seen it. At least, yet. I'll have to try Freyna in the Colossus. Probably you should build her. I have seen videos of Freyna like deleting like bosses and stuff. Actually, to be fair, even still, 3 Freynas did the damage of 2 Haleys today. Three Freynas did the damage of 1 Haley today that I saw with Molten. Ain't no way she's over Lepic though. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Double S tier is kind of crazy. Freyna is very good. I would have put her above Lepic. Okay, do you know what? For this one, I'm going to trust you guys. I'm going to put Freyna at the top of S tier. Not double S tier yet, but top of S tier above Lepic. I'm going to go with that, and I'm definitely going to look into Freyna for bossing a little bit more. Because I feel like there's something I'm majorly missing. Because I'm going to trust you guys on this one. I'm going to trust you guys with this. I feel like you lot have... You've not done me wrong so far, so I'm going to trust you on this. Okay. That's the tier list for bossing. She's SS tier. Megas... I don't know. I don't know, though. Like, could I put her that high without seeing it for myself? Do you know what? I think I'll... Okay, you know what? I think I'll put her in bottom of double S. Bottom of double S tier. Because I did see her deal damage of like 2 Haleys today. We did a Molten Fortress. There was three Freynas and 1 Haley. The Haley did nice damage, but the Freyna did not stutter. Freyna kept up. And I'm pretty sure the guy wasn't using the correct build either. I'll put a bottom of double S tier. Any objections to this tier list? Anyone you think is like majorly out of place or anything? Or is everyone content and happy with this tier list? If we're all content and happy, I think it's perfect. It looks good to me. Okay. Yeah, I think this tier list is about fair for bossing. I'm probably going to upload this tier list first as well. So this is the tier list we all came up with, right? Well, I'm going to say that so that I can... I'd put Eugen behind Enzo. Eugen up in the S tier. But then again, Valby would also be up there then. Like, you can't put Eugen up there without putting Valby up there. Because Valby's capable of taking care of, like, 9 out of 10 bosses. Oh, sorry, 10 out of 10 bosses. Samurai uses her in Deathstalker. With shields as well, she can be up there too. But then again, Kyle's only up in A tier because of his nuke. And they bought his nuke back, so he is capable of doing that much damage, but it's still a little bit shaky, and I've not seen concrete evidence of it yet. But then I can't disrespect the Kyle nuke, because back then that was the strat. I don't think there was very much to fight with the Kyle nuke. The amount of sheer damage was insane. Yeah, but on public bosses using carry solo. True. Alright, I'll switch it like that. I'll put Eugen at the top of A, Valby, and then Kyle. I think that's fair. I wouldn't put Eugen into full S tier yet. Is Kyle any good now? Try him. Yeah, Kyle's great. He had a strat where you just straight one-shot gluttony and everything. But they've bought that back, but they've controlled it and they've made it even stronger. So, like, Kyle is definitely up there. I wouldn't say he's better than Valby, though, because Valby's support can be used in every boss almost. Like, literally all bosses. So, this is the final tier list, guys. We're all happy with this, so I believe that will conclude this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Was a one-shot glitch? Yeah, I know, I remember. But even still, like, you were able to dog on a lot of bosses with Kyle. W list? I respect that. I appreciate that. Alright, that's this list then. If anyone disagrees with me, leave it in the comments and let me know why, because I'm interested in hearing other people's opinions. So yeah, that's basically it. Peace.